second straight game. How in the world did they pull this one off? And is it sustainable? What is going on, y'all? 5 Sports Talk back at it with another video talking some NFL. Talking, of course, Chicago Bears. Here to react to that Bears win over the Carolina Panthers 17-3. And I know a lot of people are going to overreact and say, yes, Bears, go Bears. And, of course, every time the Bears win, I am happy because I'm a Bears fan. But hold on. I want to talk about how the Bears exactly won this game, what happened, and is it sustainable? First and foremost, MVP of this game, Eddie Jackson. We all know that. He had 2 return touchdowns in this game, 2 defensive touchdowns, which basically set this game up for the Bears. The first one was a fumble return, and the second one was an interception return. So Eddie Jackson, give him the game ball. He deserves it. Man of the game for Eddie Jackson, okay? Great job, Eddie Jackson. Let's talk about this offense. Mitch Trubisky threw the ball, wait for it, 7 times. That's right, folks, 7 times. After last week, when I called for the Bears to let Mitch throw, last week he had about, I think, 16 attempts, and I said they need to let him throw the ball more. They basically subtract his attempts in half, basically half, and he throws it 7 times, folks. He completed 4 of them. One of them, was a beauty throw to Tariq Cohen, which he turned into a 70-yard gain. And Mitch somehow still was able to manage over 100 yards. He had 107 yards. You know, when you complete 4 balls, usually you're lucky to get, 40 yards out of it, okay? But he was able to get 107 yards because Mitch Trubisky is actually good. But John Fox will not realize that for whatever reason, okay? So, of course, the game plan here was after those defensive touchdowns, the Bears took the air out of the ball and they played not to lose instead of playing to win, okay? If you take away those 2 interception returns, and I know this is nitpicking here, but if you take those 2 away, it's tied 3-3. The Bears only had a field goal. That is not sustainable, folks, okay? And here's the thing. Yes, they won, but you have to analyze the wins just like you analyze the losses, okay? And for the Bears, they should have won this game by about 28-30 to 3, okay? They should have completely blown this game open, but instead John Fox, like he's known for, wants to be the most predictable coach in the NFL by just running, throwing the pass on 3rd down. Oh, and the defense knows what's coming, okay? He is lucky the Bears defense saved his bacon this game, but I'm telling you, are you really betting on the Bears defense doing this every week? Because if they are, if you're telling me the Bears defense is doing this every week, then keep going with it. I have no issue with this strategy. But I am just a little skeptical that they will not be able to get, defensive touchdown turnovers every single game, and this offense will eventually have to do something. Now, let's talk a little bit about the Panthers. Cam was pretty horrid in this game, threw 2 interceptions. It was just wildly inaccurate. Sometimes Cam Newton just frustrates me so much because he's got so much potential, but his accuracy or lack thereof is just alarming, and he needs to fix that because he is a shell of himself sometimes from that MVP year that he had back in 2015. So he had 211 yards, 2 touchdowns, like I said, a couple of nice runs, but like I said, wildly inaccurate on the day. The running game, I mean, Christian McCaffrey, basically a receiver, Jonathan Stewart had like 40, 50 yards. So really nothing for the Panthers because the Bears defense, shout out to the Bears defense, they played well. This is an underrated group, folks. The Bears defense is good. I'm not saying they're not good. They're just not going to be able to force turnovers every single game, okay? It's just not sustainable. And, yeah, I had a feeling against the Panthers they would have had a shot to win this game. And I'm not going to say I picked the Bears to win this game, but I knew that there was a chance for the Bears to be able to pull this one out just because of how Cam is, his inaccuracies, and his Bears defense, right? But let's take a look at the next 5 games for the Bears, okay? They're at the Saints. You think Drew Brees is putting up 3 points in his home stadium in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome? I don't think so. You're going to have to put up points in that game, okay? Then you play at home against the Packers. Now, if Aaron Rodgers was obviously playing, this would be a different story. And I would say you need to put up points in this game as well. But they could potentially win this game the same way they won this game, by just running the ball and playing good defense, because the Packers obviously are starting now rookie quarterback Brett Hundley, or second-year quarterback, I believe. And then they play the next game at home against the Lions. Matt Stafford's not putting up 3 points. And then they're playing at Philly. Carson Wentz is not putting up 3 points. So, folks, it is going to be time for the Bears to let Mitch Trubisky throw the ball more than 7 freaking times, okay? He is going to have to take the air out of the ball. John Fox would rather win a game 3-0 than win it 30-15, okay? If John Fox could literally not pass the whole game, he would, okay? And this is not the old NFL. You have to be able to pass the ball. You have to have a passing offense in this league. Jordan Howard, 21 rushes for 65 yards. Now, of course, I liked the carry total a lot more than last week when he rushed for 36 times. That's entirely too much. So this is a nice workload for him. And then Tariq Cohen, like I said, I wish the Bears would get him more involved. Look, offensively, the scheme needs to be better to get Mitch some easy throws. Just get him some easy completions. Why do you have to have some, long bomb throws every single play? Get Mitch open receivers. Get Mitch some good, nice, easy, high percentage throws. Get his confidence up. He's playing within the system, which is great for him, but I'm telling you, this is not sustainable. If the defense knows every play you're going to run the ball and then throw on third down, they're going to figure it out eventually, okay? And the Bears are 3-4 now. This division is wide open, okay? When Aaron Rodgers got hurt, this division became wide open. They have a chance to, I'm not going to say win the division, but they certainly have a chance to compete for it, because I still think Minnesota or Detroit will win this division. But this division is still wide open, folks, okay? You have Case Keenum starting for Minnesota and Matt Stafford for the Lions, okay? So the Bears need to take advantage of that. Now, look, I have a feeling next week when they play the Saints, they're probably going to lose in New Orleans. But it might be a good thing, because if the Bears get blown out somehow, if they get completely shut out, it is going to slap John Fox in the face that he needs to be able to move the ball on offense, and he can't just win games playing defensive-minded, running the football, okay? So let's see what happens, folks. Like I said, happy for a Bears win, but we have to be objective here and see how the hell they won this game. 7 passes, I'm not going to say that's sustainable. If Drew Brees is throwing 3 picks next week for return touchdowns, and the Bears keep forcing turnovers, then go ahead. Why not? Run the damn ball and play the style of football. But I'm just a bit skeptical that it's not going to work. Those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. If you guys agree, disagree, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys like this video, follow me on my social media, my Twitter and my Instagram. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.